Hello and welcome. I am Elena Valdez, and I am here to do the Child Tarot for Cancer. So, this is for the guardian, parent, caretaker of the Cancer child. And please take a moment to subscribe to this channel. I am new here, I'm trying to get myself out there. I think a lot of people can benefit from Child Tarot. And also, a couple of things to mention. You will hear me say, use he, she, they pronouns here and there for ease of the read, but please know that this is not a gender-specific reading, so apply it in whatever way makes most sense for you and whatever works for your household. Also, the age range here will vary depending on what your needs are. Some of you are here for itty-bitty little ones, and others of you are here for slightly older kiddos as well. And it's all good. It's all okay. It's all perfect. So we're doing the reading for Cancer Child, month of December. And I will also finish the reading off with an advice card for you, the parent. Okay, so remember that this reading is from the perspective of the child. And the first position here is what your little Cancer child is experiencing during the month of December. And we have the Queen of Wands. It's adorable, huh? I love this deck. So the Queen of Wands is someone who is very much in their power, very confident, independent, very aware of the use of their physicality. So if you have a little athlete, you may be noticing more confidence coming through during the month of December. Also, agility plays in this because Wands rules physicality, raw energy, and the Queen of Wands is in control of that, as well as her spiritual domain, right? In general, she is the Queen of the jungle. Here you see, you have a little Leo there. So a lot of you might have cuspers. A lot of you might be here for a Cancer Leo cusper as well. But you don't have to be. But that's highly possible with this card. But anyhow, your child, your Cancerian here, is experiencing full control of herself this month. He's feeling in his power, very much dominating the mind and taking action where action needs to be taken. And that's very, very positive. He's definitely the king of the jungle here, meaning you're going to notice that your little Cancerian is sort of the leader of the pack here, leader of the pack in December. Maybe that's already their temperament. You've already seen that, but you're going to notice it even a bit more here in December with neighbors, siblings, classmates. There's a sense of I'm in charge. This is how it's going to be. You can also be experiencing some sass, some little sassiness from your little Cancerian. It's also a very creative queen. So there may be, and it's also a little bit of a performer too. So you may have a little Cancerian that's, giving a little sass, but in good nature and confidence and in good intent as well, with great intention actually. And this confidence is going to also show up in the need to want to create and maybe act and sing and play an instrument and all that good stuff. So your child is very much in a creative zone and in control of herself here in the month of December. Also, you're going to notice a lot of physical energy, and not necessarily, it doesn't have to be negative restlessness because the queen is in control, but because it is Wands associated, you may see an increase in physical energy. So needing to get out more, needing to create more, needing to do more, because Wands is action. So yes, although your little one's in control here in December of herself, there may be a little opportunity here where if they don't get enough of an outlet, might not be good for them. So take them out on walks, on hikes, play, creativity, creativity, creativity. That's the key word for them in December. And that is how they are experiencing the month. So good job. Kudos to you, parent, on whatever it is you're doing to keeping your little one entertained and in the creative zone. It's working. Nice. So, well, actually, it's in the challenge position, so maybe not nice. So here in the challenge position, you have the Two of Cups. Okay. So, this can indicate some issues with, compromising and partnerships and um, co-creating with others and participating and collaborating. So, and it could be because they're so confident in their own way and what they're doing that they really just want things kind of their way because they're comfortable with that. The Two of Cups can indicate, because the Two of Cups on its own refers to solid unions coming together, two complete opposites that complement each other well. And if you got it in the challenge position, it means that your child is not ever able to access this. Or another way I've seen this play out in terms of the child perspective, the parents in the life of the child, regardless of what gender the parents are, if it's same sex, it doesn't matter here. The child could be, observing some conflict with the two adults or the two parents of the child. So this could be a thing also. Maybe there's some more than usual conflict going on, some disagreements at home, not seeing eye to eye that the child is observing, and that's causing her a little bit of, disruption or a challenge. She doesn't seem too phased by it here, according to this card, but it is posing as a challenge. So, to recap, this can mean one of two things. Either the child is observing conflict between the parents and the adults in his or her life. Also, it could be if you're dealing with an older child, like a teenager who started dating, this could also be a challenge going on, or maybe you're having a problem with them dating too young, or they want to and they're trying. And if we're dealing with 15, 16-year-olds here, I don't even know how old children start dating nowadays, but I'm gauging that age range. So, but that could be a thing too, because remember, it's going to vary depending on your kiddo's age. So keep that in mind. But the first instinct that I got, the first intuitively what I first picked up on when I pulled it, and this could be for a younger child, is that your little one is having a hard time cooperating with others. So again, remember, this is partnerships, seeing eye to eye with somebody, complementary, working well with another. So if you have it on the challenge position, it's the flip, right? Because we're looking at it from a child's perspective. A Two of Cups during an adult read can be love, romance, coming together with your twin flame, yada, yada, right? All that good stuff. But from the child perspective, it takes a different meaning. Okay, so let's move on. And so the purpose of these reads is for you to be aware, right? Because a lot of times our children cannot articulate what they're feeling. Obviously, these readings cannot change the situation, but it can give you some insight as a heads up so that you can become aware of it and, be prepared to support your child in that area. Oh, I love this. Yeah. Okay. This confirms. Okay. So this is what your child needs most from you during the month of December. And I really, truly feel that this is the most important position of my readings for Child Tarot, because it tells us what the child needs most from you, the guardian parent. And here, the Cancerian needs you to show up in a happy family household, to be harmonious, to collaborate well with your partner, the other person in the picture, other family members, to play together, to create stability. That's what the Four of Wands is all about. The Four of Wands is about harmonizing with your partner, creating a sense of stability in the household, having fun, committing. It's also commitment. And for an adult read, it can also indicate marriage. So there could be quite a few of you. This could be a literal conflict between the parent or someone in the household, and because your child is needing you to be in harmony with that person or your other family member, whomever this represents. It could just represent like another parent, your parent living with you that you're not doing well with, or a neighbor or somebody that you are possibly having a conflict with because your child is observing that and asking for this, right? But in the same context, if it is the other way around, where your child's not cooperating with, let's say, a sibling or not playing fair with others, you showing up in this harmonious way with other people that you live with could help facilitate more ease here and, get out of the I'm in charge, I'm the boss. It's great that they have that confidence, but, if not put in check, it can cross the line. You'll know how this applies for you, but this is a beautiful card to get. So your child is asking for some harmony, love, stability, commitment. Maybe there's something you need to commit to in the household realm, or in your romantic relationship with the parent that would help or ease a situation for them. Okay, so let's get to the advice. Let's see what Spirit has to say to you. Well, let's see. All right, so what advice do we have for the guardian parent of the Cancer child for the month of December? All right, let's see here. Oh, yeah. Okay, so you're having conflict with someone. Yeah. Your either you, your child, someone in your household is having a bit of competition happening, conflict, disagreements. It doesn't have to be anything vicious, right? Or I mean, hopefully not. But this is definitely the card. The Five of Wands is about competition. It's about conflict. But also what I like about this particular deck here, the Light Seer deck, is that it also shows, you see how they're helping each other kind of climb up to get to that fire or whatever it is they're trying to get there. So that is your advice, to work in harmony with others. Because if you have had some conflict, to make amends, or if it's not you, if it's your child who is being a little bratty perhaps, or capricious and, maybe not playing fair with others, then this is confirmation that needs to be healed and remedied. And it's time for you to step in and have a chat with them about it. Or this is about you. This is the healing that your child needs to see. Your child needs to know that you are working in harmony with others. Also, though, another thing I'm getting here is that maybe what your child is experiencing or observing, is not necessarily what's actually happening. What I mean by that is, let's say, for example, you have a spouse who all of a sudden took a second shift at work, or decided to go out of town, or there's some job opportunity, whatever it is. And your child, for whatever reason, mistook that to mean that it means you're not getting along. I do have this strong feeling that some of it is misunderstanding on your child's behalf. Like they don't know how to articulate it, and it hasn't been communicated. It was never explained why the parent went out of town. You don't know that they only went for a job interview or to visit an aunt or a relative. You don't know what's going on. So this could also be about bringing them, creating a team with them in finding the answers, right? You're going to know how this applies to you, right? You're going to know what side of this coin you fall on. Because I very much picking up, and there's a very handful of you, maybe only 2 of you, 2, 3 of you watching this, that just need to communicate, let them know why something has happened and occurred. And for the other side of you, it's about mending something, some argument, disagreement, conflict that's going on within your household. And it doesn't have to be your immediate household. It doesn't have to be with the people you live with. It could just be your immediate family that you see regularly. So grandparents, neighbors, your siblings, or whatever it is for you. Okay, I hope this was helpful. I very much appreciate all of you who have subscribed. I hope that this brought some benefit to you, and please share with others. I would very much like to bring this to as many people as possible. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope to see you, or I hope that you come back next month for the next Child Tarot reading. Bye.